about your stupid games. Come around, come around. If you come around just to play me, don't bother, 'cause you're way overdue. Don't even try to convince me. Don't bother, 'cause now I see through.
In a world of constant evolution, where the line between man and machine begins to blur, a new age of possibility emerges. Where humanity is augmented to achieve what was once thought impossible. Welcome to the age of cybernetics. Push the limits of what we thought was possible. Pushing the boundaries of human potential. What technology can enhance us beyond our wildest dreams.
NCS bringing the vibes here, bro. New York in the building. Hey, the vibes are here. Chris, how you feeling, bro?
Dude, this week has flown by. It is absolutely crazy.
Bro, it really has. It really has. I was saying to Kate earlier, we were trying to figure out how many more days we had left, and we're just like,
So it's less than a week, basically.
it's basically there.
It's a week.
Hey, welcome back to the volatility, Chris. And so we came prepared. You guys don't know it, but he's got a bulletproof vest underneath there. He's ready to go. He knows he's been a bit out of it, so we're giving him some protective wear, but he's good to go. That man's got 2 bullets in the chamber, this afternoon.
Dude, what is gold is still chopping.
Gold hasn't done anything, bro. Gold's literally where it was when we took the trade this morning.
Yeah, gold is, Chad, we said it.
Hey.
This thing is gonna chop.
London already starting with the donos. Yeah, appreciate you, my brother.
Where's the dono? Oh, there's the dono. No, that's wait.
Wait, what was it? So
No, wait. Let's bring it up. All right.
Keegs, the grabber working. Ooh, the grabber. People sleeping on it. But guys, I'm telling you now. I'm just waiting for the day I'm seeing one of these mentors selling it as a package. I'm telling you it's gonna happen. I'm just waiting for it.
100%.
Chris, please trade. I'm installing heat pump, so I won't be able to trade.
Who's that?
Hano. So
Heat pump.
Yeah.
What is heat pump?
I'm not sure, bro. It's clearly a pump that gets hot, bro.
All right, Sanu. I will do that for you, my brother.
Dave, they were playing your music. Yeah, Dave, it was a raving, bro. When we started, it was a vibe. It's for hot water. Oh, okay. See, guys, we help you guys understand trading. You guys help us understand plumbing. It's a win-win, yeah. For swimming pool. Wait, what? Why do you need hot water for a swimming pool?
No, you do it. So you circulate the water through a heat pump, just to bring up some guys make it like a bath. Other guys just bring up the ambient to like 25, just so it's not cold.
Damn. Okay, now you really do learn everything every day, guys. I really do not know that one at all.
That's rich people problem.
I was gonna say,
it's usually rich people that put the heat pump.
I was just saying, the only time I do a heat pump, if you're talking water, bro, it's gonna be like a jacuzzi.
Yeah, no, it's rich
then
people.
It's like, no, I've got my jacuzzi that you can swim laps in.
Costs you like $1,000 to heat that pool, but it's like you just burn the money just for that little bit of ambient temp.
Because I'm getting old and don't like cold water.
and it's got money, Chad. If you've got the money, spend it. What's like, gotta spend your money on something, Chad.
Oh, no, that's great.
Indirectly just a flex. I got a heat pump in my pool.
Yeah.
The flex already is you've got a pool. that's the other flex. It's like how many people have a pool?
Yeah, bro. Nowadays, like this heat wave we've been having, I just go do a little bit of backstroke in my bathtub. Like that's what you'll see. There's a bit of marks on my wrist, so every time I'm like, bang, bang. But you just got to do it, bro. You got to get that practice in. But guys, before we get into the real deal, start talking charts and what is moving and grooving here today. Chris, are you gonna open us up with a prayer today? And we're gonna put you on the spot, bro, because there's no ceiling damage there above you today. So you gotta up that game, bro.
Because I'm getting old and I've got a lot of money and I don't like cold water. I don't know, we get you. Chad, let's get started here. We've got 15 minutes till the open and we're going to get crack-a-lacking here. So, Father, we just want to thank you for another beautiful day here. Thank you that you are with us. Thank you that your word says you'll never leave us nor forsake us. We just pray for wisdom and insight for Keegan as he leads us through the session. And above all else, we pray that your name will be glorified in this session, Father. We just pray for a hedge of protection around us, our families, our businesses, our homes, our communities, our country, Father. We just pray that you will be with us. And we thank you for this day already in advance. Thank you for the blessing that we have already received and what we will still receive, Father. Thank you that you say we are blessed and not cursed. And I pray this and I ask this in the mighty name of Jesus. And if you believe it, Chad, you can drop a big amen, capital letters, right now.
There we go. Amen.
Amen, amen.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Guys, so it's about time. It's the same time every day where we now take it over to the fundamental chat to see what is happening in the markets. Starting us off, the big and one and only red event we had today at 3:30 was unemployment claims for the data, and that coming out higher. So seeing the dollar should be having a little bit of weakness there. We've seen yesterday, guys, keep in mind yesterday, ADP, massive miss.
Really?
Now,
was that a big miss?
Big miss, bro. From a 220, we already were aiming at a 150. I think we came out at a 130, 140.
Was the expectation 220?
No, we were the previous 220.
The previous. What was the expectation?
155, 156. So already a drop in the expectation and like a big drop. And we came out even under the expectation. We broke the minimum.
Okay.
So it was a big miss yesterday. Unemployment coming out higher, so more dollar weakness. Is this a bit of a sign ahead of NFP and that unemployment rate tomorrow?
Dude, DXY is about to create that bottom week.
So you guys, it's going to get interesting tomorrow, guys. Very, very interesting. Now let's see, what does that mean on the charts? So dollar, I spoke to you guys very, very simply. Key level. We spoke about this. Go back, look at it this morning. I said to you, we had to hold this, and already we knew why I said volume was going to come in. Look at all of these little equal lows over here. That looks very, very tasty for someone to go and hunt that. So we saw it come right through. We had the first test. We tried holding, held underneath Asia lows in rejection, came all the way back down, and there we saw that drive, the break, holding underneath the previous daily low, and the move to the downside. So back at this yearly resistance. And the thing for me is we literally were here on Friday. So again, the fact we couldn't get that far away, not looking too good for me. I still stick by today that we're probably going to hit the monthly pivot. And then from this monthly pivot, we're going to see some type of range anywhere between a little bit lower in the weekly key level or the monthly pivot, and anything a little bit higher to this yearly. So anything here is where I do feel we're going to have that range for the dollar after that. So just keep a lookout with that one. Now going over to NASDAQ still holding there, just grinding it out nice and slowly. As I said already at the monthly R1, this was my target for the week. So just pure, short and sweet. I'm not going to touch that. I don't want to get involved. I don't like trading there. When you tell me a whole day's worth of trading on indices has literally moved 40 pips, that is not a very attractive thing. So I don't want to see that come into play. Going over to US30, again, now we are holding a daily key level and that psychological key level, sorry. But the big thing for me is, again, guys, we took all-time highs. Having that wick of all-time highs and then rejecting is not what you want to really see. As much as that holding there, we now have traded back down and holding here. If we get under that psychological key level, very simply same as yesterday, I'm going to go short. If I don't even know what the crack is looking for yet. We'll look at that. Yes, we are bullish, but very simply for me, if we go under the psychological key level and hold under 45,000, I'm going short. If we can just break and hold here, I'm going to go long, and I'm happy with that, and we'll take it as we go. Then with gold, purely, I just don't want to touch it, guys. Honestly, it's not worth it for me now. We've seen how choppy this range has been, even being with a little bit of a breakout of Asia lows and the EQ. Honestly, when we think of a higher time frame, on the 4 hour, we can see there's the highs of this range, there's the lows. Really, I think I'm just going to leave it until it's either above that level of 2654, basically 2655, or underneath 2635. I'll be looking there for those. So literally, it's a very big range, but I'm just not going to get myself involved in something that is just quite choppy like this. So the indices I'm going to be locked in for today, and that is pretty much me. Over to you, brother.
Alrighty, Chad, let's have a look here real quick. Dollar index We spoke about Asia lows this morning. Please go and rewatch the analysis. We said bearish if we cannot get above that weekly pivot Asia lows. There was a key level. We've busted through that previous daily low, daily S1. That is most likely going to be the retest level going into the session. And then if we reject there, we're going back to the monthly pivot. We are also very close to creating a bottom wick on this weekly that I mentioned this morning. Had no bottom wick. All right, so are we going to create that today? I don't know yet, but there are some signs of dollar weakness coming in here to end off the day. US 30, very simple for me. I do expect a range bound day purely due to the fact that we have taken Asia highs, we've taken Asia lows, we've held a daily pivot. I think they are just going to chop it in this range, if I'm very, very honest. So I could be wrong. I've been wrong a lot of times in my life, but that's my expectation. I wouldn't really want to touch US 30 today purely because of this. We've got no advantage points going into the session. If you're going to take your jabs and run. Don't try and swing for the fences. We've got NFP tomorrow. NASDAQ worked out beautifully for the guys chatting this morning. I think it was Jexy, and we mentioned if we can hold above this zone, Asia is very likely. We still said it's a very tight range, only 25 points. But again, Asia lows taken, Asia highs taken. I do expect somewhat of a chop fest here. Gold is just a big bag of shit at this stage. So what do we do with shit? We don't touch it. We throw it out. So even Chad, I don't even know, Kiggs, what do we make of gold here? Chad, like I said, if we come back inside the Asia range, very likely we're going to just chop inside here. So to be honest, there's nothing that jumps out at me that I want to specifically trade. GBP USD, there's your monthly pivot, there's your previous weekly high. This zone, Chad, I don't know, do I want to take an aggressive short here into this daily R1, or do I want to try and get the continuation? We'll see what we do here. It is bullish. We spoke about it this morning. I was bullish on the day as well. If you look at the daily chart, I said very likely we are going to go and fill out this range, which we actually did. So beautiful to see that price action again. Chad, for the guys that you don't have money to spend on mentorships, all of this and that, go and watch the first part of every stream where we just break down our analysis. And a lot of you would already get a lot of insight into how you can potentially take advantage of just the bias for the day. You had a nice little pullback. I was looking at this rejection off the daily R1, expecting that retest on the previous daily high. We held that. So now we can see what we're going to do here. GJ, beautiful, beautiful. We spoke about it this morning. The idea was to take some longs. Once we get back into the range, never retested the bottom end of the range. But again, the theory holds true. Exclamation Discord, go and check the trading plan where we say Asia lows taken, your opposite end of the range, Asia highs. Beautifully, that played out. If you were at the charts and you took some notes, 191, we spoke about it, that being the level where we can potentially break through, hold. There was your hold on 191. Previous daily high just busting through now at the daily R1. I might, Chad, consider some longs here purely for the fact that we are now inside of this range and we can go to fill out that range. So there's still a bit of room, about 30 pips to the upside, based on the following. If we can break through, I just want to show you guys, if we can break through this daily R1 and we can hold above 192, then I might consider the longs. Otherwise, this could come back to retest the previous daily high. Would I want to short into something that's this bullish? No, I would rather wait for the pullback, see what we do there, or see what we do here, and try and go with the order flow. All right. Otherwise, I'll just stay out. But 2 zones for me, or actually 1 zone. I'm going to say this zone right here. This is the only thing that makes sense. If we continuously reject this block, then I might consider some shorts. Otherwise, not in the mood to really counter trend this move. But Chad, that is the rapid fire analysis from my side, Keeks. Keeks, just your price bar a little bit to the right. That's going to bother a little bit more. Oh, perfect. Sorry, man. That's just going to...
Bro, you know what that's from? Literally, when I have to set up on your PC.
Oh, then it's...
Guys,
okay.
I promise you it's the weird... So my center screen and the center screen on that PC are both 27-inch monitors. But yet, if I open my trading view on that side, it's too much to the right.
Is my resolution not different to yours?
It is. This is it's got a much higher refresh rate and everything on here. That's why.
I think my
So because
screen-
I literally have to move
Wait, what is your
I think a
screen
bit to the
resolution there? Let me just check.
275.
No, not the refresh rate. Your resolution.
The resolution should be your normal. Oh yeah, I can't open it there. Hold on.
minus 1920 by 1080. 1920 by 1080.
Where am I?
So it's the middle. Go down, 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 down. You'll see it.
One now, yeah.
That is very weird.
Yeah.
That is weird. Am I zoomed in here? Wait.
Kid to say my boss. What's up, brother? Minute and a half till market open, guys. 30 minutes, Chris and Keys. Yeah. No, I never heard of it before. 24-hour stream, I pro. Oh my word, guys. Nah, Chris and myself were talking about it, and I said, guys, like that's where I said I draw the line. I will be down maybe at 20k. 20k will do like our version of a subathon. So we can do.
20.
So we do a subathon, but that's where we'll have the team prep for a long time in advance. Like when we had like 18 or 19k, they must start prepping, because there must be a thing of like, I'm not gonna sit here on the screens all day. Like if we go out, if we go to the shops, if we go do giveaways, if we go to the gym, if we go, then the whole cameras just come with us.
How do they do it though? We need to actually research that a bit. How do they?
By the way, guys, the cracker is looking for buys, which I don't like. As I said, we're underneath that psychological level. If we are above it, I'll look take for it, but I do like the sells. So we'll see what happens, guys. But it is now time for the gates to open up. It is round 8. Yeah, round 8. Ding, 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 ding. Fight.
Jeez, what is this volatility, my dude? Damn, bro. What is this volatility?
Alright. So maybe the cracker was onto something, yeah. What did the NN say?
Sells.
I'm not gonna say anything, bro. You know, we put it there. I'm just gonna say that means cracker NN 2-0 for the cracker.
Dude, this is a volatile open, yeah.
Shoo.
Cracker looking for buys, my guy.
Cracker wants buys, bro.
Gotta take it now. Yo,
Alright, we are in, bro.
yo.
We're in longs, ladies and gents.
I missed that. That was too
Very
quick.
expansive move. But
Yo.
yeah, that's where we are. Where's my 1-to-1? Wait, what are we? Is that Asia Highs? Okay. If we hold Asia highs, I think this is solid though.
I honestly think it's going to be a very rangy day.
I don't like that the EQ is not tested. I don't like that. For me, I think this thing can go down like now, all the way. So you had the punch, come down, EQ, and then go all the way back up. That's my.
I
thoughts
honestly
there.
think it's just going to chop. It's going to take localized highs. After taking localized highs, go take localized lows and just trade in the range.
All right, and there's the stop, ladies and gents.
Yeah. No, dude, I think the...
Did you enter twice then on the NN? Or just still the one?
No, just the one.
How much was that opening candle, bro?
That opening candle was...
80 pips. 75.
Yeah. 90, almost 100. I honestly, like I said at the beginning of the session, I don't think you're gonna get direction today. It's just gonna chop. And if you get some, I don't know. I don't like any of the price action except for GJ and GU's got potential. GJ, yeah.
Blink of an eye. Yeah, guys, that was a quick one. We said it wanted the buys off the rip, and yeah, getting caught out there. Damn, 2 minutes. I've seen the cracker win so many times, but still can't get into a trade I know nothing about. WZL with the consistency. Dylan, it's 100% understandable, bro. 100% understandable.
Is there something? No, there's nothing else coming out.
I'll look only for a move now. If the 5 closes above Asia highs, then I'm happy still taking the buys. Otherwise, underneath 45,000, then the sales are on for me.
I think if you want to buy, you should buy now. If I'm honest.
I need to wait for
Because
one
you're
more.
in the middle of that range. It's holding that 200.
I like the sales, bro. For me, that EQ's untested. That's a problem.
Check what you
That
say.
EQ's untested, bro.
Cold, bro. This price action is Casino Royale. Casino Royale.
Okay, Chad, there. I'm gonna take the. I wanted to see there now. Take that low, then I'm gonna enter.
Here we go.
I might get a haircut very, very badly, I bet. Alright, there, Chad. My thing's activated. Yes, yes.
Let's see.
Yo.
Let's see.
I'm only gonna purely go 30 pip, guys. Reason is because that can go literally back to Asia lows, Asia highs. Hello. So very, very small wick there.
I was just going for EQ and then you're out.
EQ, then I want to go break even basically. Then we're gonna manage it. Okay, guys, I'm gonna break even. Now we want to adjust here, and I think I'll just aim for the lows here, bro.
There we go.
All right. So there. Well, there's a daily S1, so I mean you could even, but yeah. Now that's the EQ. So you break even, guys. Let's see what happens now. So this is the play we wanted. The EQ is either going to give us that bar reversal that we were talking about, now that the EQ is coming to play. Otherwise, this is going to break and dump for us.
Dumperino.
Then if this can hit our TP, obviously this is a nice 100 pips basically. So we'll still be a 40 pips up for the day.
What is that thing doing? Hey.
What is Nasdaq doing?
It's holding Asia highs. I think it nipped previous daily highs. Previous daily high nipped.
Yeah, for me guys, yeah, I think that weekly S1 is a nice target. We are break even, Chad. So again, you guys can close out if you want to basically make him back what you potentially lost on the first trade. But break even, gonna let's see what it does here.
Chopperara.
Yeah, bro, if this goes break even,
Chopperara. Chop, chop, chop. A little bit of chop for the boys.
Come on, just hold that. Hold the daily pivot for us.
A little bit of chopperara.
Hold the daily pivot. Ooh.
A little bit of choppanina.
Ooh. Let's go down. Go down.
Must go down.
Just
British.
go down.
If this 1 minute bounces off the EQ, then I think it's
Yeah, if
breaks.
this, yeah.
Then it's breaks. It's gonna be breaks.
This thing needs to drive now. Like if
It needs
if
to
this
break
thing, if this
structure,
thing
yeah.
flips and goes bullish or it bounces off that EQ again, then yeah, this needs to just drive, bro.
Chad. GJ, GU. My goodness.
Come on, just drive for us.
Dollar Rara going for monthly pivots. I think that is the weekly bottom wick. Correct. Chad, yeah. Dollar has now officially flipped bearish on the week. Dollar. Yeah, there's it. So the dollar index now has got a bottom wick on the weekly. GU. Why is this thing so... GU just straight pump above this level. Daily R2 up next. GJ. GJ is struggling somewhat here. Daily R1 already up, only 76 pips. What I'm going to wait for, Chad, is this 15. If this 15 closes like this, no trade for me. But if we can get a stronger close somewhere up here, and we can get a bottom wick, top break of the highs, there we go. Easy as they come, as mentioned, that 192.30.
Chat, I'm out.
Chopperara.
We are out. Oh, break even trade there. That was the trade.
Brakes. Hold the
Break
brakes.
even.
Hold the brakes.
There you go. Is that, guys? Is this going to be the grabber kick literally again? The grabber kick says it's buys. So we're going to go through this, guys. Quick one over here. So grabber kick. Asia lows, Asia highs. You've had a sweep. You just need the EQ to come into play. EQ just came into play. Let me just wait for it to load. EQ came into play. So your buys. 30 pips stop. And you're already more than 1-to-1. And obviously your
Grabber.
target in a realistic world with the grabber becomes daily R1.
The market is just saying, hold my beer. Watch this move. Dude, the price action looks horrific.
I want this thing just to
I'm gonna-
drop, bro.
I'm gonna be very honest. What is that? US 30?
Yeah, it's still your study.
Dude, the price action is just horrific.
Bro, if this thing drops now, and the grabber kicks us away.
No, I think it can drive. I think 100%. Chad, yeah, here's my thing. So if you look at this is what I'm talking about. So we started off the morning. We took Asia highs, okay. Then we took Asia lows. So again, localized lows being taken. Then we took lows again, and now we barely took the highs again. And I wouldn't be surprised, geeks, if it takes these highs again,
Yeah.
and then just stays in the range. But Chad, like I said, if you take your jabs, take them quick. Not a swing trading day. And then GJ, no. Let's see, it's 15. How did the hourly close? Okay, hourly is still gonna close 15.
Did anyone here take the grabber kick play, guys?
Anyone again?
I saw someone earlier
kick?
did say the grabber kick's coming into play. Did anyone take it?
Choppington.
So there's the retest of that psychological key there.
Lyndon, GU. Are you referring about the dollar index or GU? Because the dollar index can now, there's the monthly pivot daily S2. That could be your potential retest. I don't know how far they take it now. But the rest is looking, this is just looking horrendous. Again, sorry man, last NFP of the year. So it's going to be a big one. It's definitely going to be a big one. It's going to set the tone for the start of next year. It's going to set the mood of investors going to the end of the year. So, Chad, I might even potentially look at shorts now. I'm just letting you guys know on GJ. That for me is a failed retest on the daily R1. Also struggling to hold 192. The only thing is that if we do take it on a minor break of structure here, we're going to need to closely monitor this weekly pivot, because that could literally just do something like this and bounce up. So if I do take it in the next 20 seconds, just be aware it needs to close below, but I will keep you guys posted.
Keys, you wait for hold and retest on the 1 minute or 5 minute. I don't know. So again, someone asked me about this yesterday, I think it was, and I spoke about it and I said it purely comes down to your risk appetite, how aggressive you want to be with it. So yes, you can take, for example, a 5 minute sacrifice that potential, maybe a 30 pip difference. Because remember, you're having big moves here, so you can have a 30 pip difference and still do your 100 pips, and maybe you do 100, not 130, or 120 and not 150, for example. So it really just comes down to your risk appetite, how aggressive you want to get with it. Like I said, you can be the person that goes naturally. If I'm anticipating the reversal, then just literally put your buy limit. It's purely just up to you and your risk appetite, how aggressive you want to get.
APA. Yeah, Chad, no trade for me on GJ. I just want to show you guys why. Just purely due to the following. That didn't break structure, so this could purely be a consolidation before the next move up. And also this 15, even if it breaks these lows, can literally just break the lows, and then the next candle drives up to break structure up here. Not a trade for me. What I will say, however, if the next 15, this 15, closes like this. That is the only position that I will potentially take, something like that. Closes below the weekly pivot, and the next 15 just creates a tiny little top wick testing that weekly pivot. Then I will take the break of the lows there to come and retest these previous daily highs up there. That's enough range for me to trade. That's the secondary setup if we get it. Otherwise, the primary setup is still going to be breaks above here, 192 daily R1, considering GU is on its way to the daily R2. Why am I not trading it from here? Because it is already extended. We've got, what is this, 4 pips, 4.3. Not my trade to take. So, and gold is doing gold things here. US 30. $50-minute 200 EMA on USD. Dude, it's a monster on everything. It is a monster on all time frames. Like I said, Chad, you can build a strategy off just that 200. If you go and refine it a bit, I'm gonna give you guys a little insight. Go work out the ratio between a 1 minute and the 200 EMA on the 15, and then transpose that EMA to get the 200 EMA on the 15 on a 1 minute chart. Let's see if you guys can do some ratio analysis. Tariq, how's it going, my brother? Chad, what EMA should I put on the 1 minute to get the 200 15-minute EMA? Let's see if you guys... Let's see if you guys... Hey, WTF, what does this mean? We're in for a ride, 100%. I don't know if I want to let you boys in on the secret. Okay, let me first see if my calculation is correct. Kiggs, do you think I can do it?
What are we doing?
Getting the 200. Hey, getting the 200 EMA on the 15, but transposing that to show on a 1 minute. Okay, I've got an idea. Let me see. Maybe I'm talking big bags of shit here. Oh, no. Chad, I've got it. Alright, so all of that maths at school actually helped a little bit.
Right. Guys, I'm sorry. The grabber kick is a flippin' beast. Yes, it is. I got my ass whooped by my strategy.
Chad, I got it. Should I give it to them, Keeks? Well, Chad, let's see if you guys can get the answer. I'm just gonna put it on my screen quick. Chad, so that right there, this blue line, this is a 1 minute time frame, but this blue line is basically the 200 EMA on the 15-minute time frame. So there you can see it. What is the ratio? What period do I put on to get this 200 EMA basically on the what's on the 15? Hey, Chad, juice, you boys also beautiful. Yeah, Chad, it is 3,000 indeed. Simple maths. There you've got it, so you don't have to transpose. And that thing literally, Kigo, on the daily EQ, engulfing, grab a kicking. Okay, let's see. GJ. Damn. This goes hard.
NCS chose violence today.
Dude, NCS. This is definitely not. NCS this December. When you're driving in the car, just pop a young NCS. There you go. You don't need anything more. Keeks, we've got a head and shoulders pattern for me on GJ.
GJ.
A little head and shoulders here on the 5 minutes. Check it.
You trading retail?
Look at this little head and shoulders.
Sheesh.
Little head, left shoulder, right shoulder.
Now you know, guys. All you got to do is you take that trade, and you got to set and forget, and then it does everything else.
Set and forget.
That's it, bro.
Really?
That's it.
Is that where we're going wrong? Actively managing trades.
We not setting and forgetting. Currently running already 1% in the trade thanks to the grabber kick kicks. Hey, there you go, brother.
Big bag of shit. Price action.
Grabber put GJ on a stretcher today.
Did it grab it?
Are the guys using the grabber?
Dude, it literally there. Check. Daily EQ. Grabber on GJ.
Wait, hold on. I need to see if it met the rules. Like, did it just do it?
No, it met the rules perfectly. It took Asia lows. The grabber was below Asia lows. That was perfect.
Asia highs, Asia lows swept.
Yeah, perfect. Your grabber is literally below Asia lows. Your EQ. And remember what I told you this morning? Morning?
The guys.
Swifty is back, my dude. So back.
The guys are sleeping on these things, bro. Bro, how big is that move? Hold on. EQ.
100 pips.
No, EQ to daily R1 USD 200 pips. And the boys are basically at 90 pips now. So 110 more to go. Keeks, how did you find the grabber out? So genuinely, bro, like genuinely.
He just did a lot of grabbers when he played wing. He was a young Brian Abana, a lot of grabber kicks.
Genuinely, bro, this honestly is something that came to me. Like, I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but it's a mix of things I took from different strategies. So when the grabber came around, it was the whole thing I said of going, USDs was my baby. When I started trading USD, like, to give you guys an idea, like when I started trading, I didn't know what time market open was. So I
No
used
way.
to. No,
Oh,
bro. I promise. This is a true story. So I used to, bro.
What is all this volume? Yeah,
You
3
can. I
o'clock.
promise you.
What?
You can ask Harness, bro. I still was at this point trading Han Yumi.
Yo,
And I was like, bro, you must see this. Every day
3
at
o'clock.
2:30, I place an entry and it pops off. Every day, 2:30. It's like magic, bro. And
No way. Are you for real now?
nah, guys, that's what I'm talking about, how I was trading.
Dude.
And after like growing my knowledge, doing courses, having a few mentors, local, international, candle anatomy, doing everything, it was a thing of like, then I even went away. So like when I went, just to give you guys a thing of when I went full-time trading,
You
I
still
stopped
don't-
trading USD. That was my baby. That's what made me go full-time. And then I left it. I was only trading
Why,
currencies
though?
and gold. I was like, because I had this mindset that when I went funded, you don't trade a volatile pair on funded accounts.
I'll check.
Like that's just you stupid. Like trade proper, like long term type of thing. So I stopped trading NAS and USD on my funded accounts. And it was only literally last year when I said to Chris, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go back to USD now. This is my roots, and I want to sit down and take everything I've learned and put it into USD and let's see what I can do. And came up with the grabber kick.
They've been grabbing since.
Been grabbering ever since. I had to get my right boot insured, and it's just been going strong.
I love it. I love it. Grabbing your way to financial freedom.
Doing the break into either I close one session close. I don't have chosen how to stop loss with TP. Go Red Ranger. Okay, so here's my. If it's a Red Ranger, does that mean you in drawdown? Because the Green Ranger meant profit. So what does a Red Ranger mean?
Incognito, I feel there are valid ways to manage a trade like that, and especially if you're going for a specific risk to reward ratio. But I feel like there's a lot of nuances that some of these gurus do not discuss in terms of, let's say your target is your target within the average daily range. If it's outside of it, then obviously you need to say like, listen, it could take 2 days for my trade to actually play out completely. Then secondly, like, what is my actual goal with this trade? What is the higher time frame telling me? Have we already created a top wick or a bottom wick? So there are instances where you take the trade and it's not necessarily a set and forget thing, but it's purely a thing of the trade needs to play out and you need to let time do the work for you, because you already did the work waiting for your setup to play out, and then you just let time do the work. But this thing of set and forget, like, oh, it's so easy, look at this, set and forget.
Sorry, bro, just mute there.
But yeah, no, it's mad. It's mad.
Chad, as like I was saying, there's finally that gold move we're waiting the whole day for.
Gold, you son of a gun.
USD guys
Gun of
is
the
running.
sun.
Like, bro, I told you, the grabber.
The Grabski. Wait.
Bro.
Wait.
The grabber is
Grabberino.
The grab is up 100 pips. Up 2% currently. There we
Why didn't
go.
you take the grabber? Because you
I was-
took the break.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because of the consolidation, I thought it would have actually given us a B setup. But again, at the same time, when we did the analysis, like we said, or I said, that it can be that it's still going to come all the way down to get the retest and then go bullish. So I did not like that EQ wasn't tested yet.
Okay, DXY monthly pivots. Chad, as mentioned, this could just be a consolidation for another move, or this could be just the end of the move for the day. But yeah, it's madness, geeks. It is pure madness. That is just some craziness.
It's stupid, bro. It is stupid. Yeah, I still think the daily R1 USD really is achievable because obviously previous daily high is all-time high, which you're on our way to now. And I think if that breaks, if it doesn't reject, then that thing's driving to daily R1. Just a quick one, like a lot of guys, for example, I mean that's like as you said, I think that's a 200 pip, 220 pip trade basically. Yeah, it's a monster trade. We were complaining we all got great trades the other day. Yeah, guys, this is part of it. Just part of it. Gold can buy again Keeks like yesterday. Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna get involved in it though. I'm not gonna touch that now. But it's dumping, bro. I think daily S1, and again that previous daily low. But this time around, I actually don't think it will reverse, bro. Now it's held that monthly pivot the whole day, for 2 days almost. I think now it's gonna dump.
Gold, you son of a BMX. Bro, this sounds like some music you'll find on like an Afrikaans game show. Hey julle, ons is terug met woordskat. Keegan, raai die woord. Son of a bee's knees. Someone owe me a 6-pack Coke.
What?
Hey. Chad, I love how some of the guys will make a call in the morning. I told you this thing is bullish.
Like we're gonna ignore all the
I
drawdown
told you,
first
I
and
told
three.
you, they told us gold was bullish here. I told you guys it was bullish here. And it's like an hour later. I said, and then it starts bullish. I told you guys. Then it's like, alright, yeah, we told you this thing was bearish. Keeks, I told you gold was bearish, dude. You didn't want to listen.
Right, bro. You know, I called it this morning. I just didn't feel like sitting through to like 60,
What is this?
80 pips.
Dude, it was only 100 pips. Like, why did you not invest into gold? No, I'm kidding, Arman. No, I'm joking. No, Arman, no, it's Chad. For me, it's awesome if you've got a bias and you act on it, then great. That is as long as you act on it. Otherwise, saying this is bullish, bearish, but just act on your idea. If you do not act on your idea, then you're full of shit, and then your opinion actually holds zero weight. All right, chat, 8 minutes. Let's get ready. I'm just gonna go pee for TP, and I'll be back. GJ might execute. Here you go.
How's your study going there for the gents? Yeah, there you guys go. Getting close to that thing running now. Monster move here by US study. Yeah, guys, I'm purely not gonna really enter another trade. The reason, obviously, took a loss and 2 break evens. Yes, that's when you know markets are choppy. A loss and 2 break evens in one day. I'm not gonna keep pushing it. Hey, I don't know. I'm keen to see the story there, brother. Glad to see the guys making the most of it. Nah, I'm not gonna touch gold this week further. I'll wait for NFP is done. Yeah, bro, not a bad call to make. Not a bad call to make.
Speedo Kigo. Some things can't be explained, Kigo. Some things are meant to be unexplained. Alrighty, Chad. Let's warm up here. Let's warm up here for a young position. Can we get GJ shorts?
Hey, I knew that's awesome, brother. Keep that head up and just keep pushing, bro.
Weekly pivot. Just hold the line. Do not shit the bed right now. Please. Hold the line for us. Just there. Keep it just here for us. Chat that. Keep it there. 5 minutes. Just hold it. Hold the line. GJ. GJ. Kings, do you think GJ can hold it here for us? 5 minutes. Oh.
That's got it, bro. You gotta carry it now, bro.
Checks, look at Nas, whoever's trading that. Yo. Chexy, that's what I was saying. Localized, the highs tapped, and back in the range. US 30. Yeah, I say this not because I think I'm a smartass, but just go back in the history of the charts. Once you see this is actually made note of, and the guys that have traded with us, we've spoken about it so many times. If it takes Asia lows, breaks Asia highs, fails to continue away from it, very likely chop
Hey, Rix Linden. Keep an eye on the socials tomorrow. I think something might be happening. There might be a bit more info there for you guys.
Okay, Keegs. Here we go, GJ. Just there. Stunning. Chad, very simple for me. Kindly note that these streams are purely for educational and entertainment purposes only. Please consult with your financial advisor before making any financial decision. The only guarantees we can make here is that you will lose money at some point if you follow what we do here. Please make your own decisions based on your own trading strategy and do not follow these trades that we take are purely on paper trades. We do not trade real money. We just do this for entertainment and data collection purposes only. We thank you and we kindly wait for further action here.
Ah,
Right.
man, Jason, I only saw it now there, bro.
Just hold GJ 2 minutes, Chad. I'm gonna wait for a top wick. Tap into the weekly pivot, the break of the lows. There we go. And I will target 20 pips. No 10 pips here today. 20 pips. Just hold 2 minutes. Here you go. Let's go, baby.
See you bring it, bro.
Alrighty. Chad, this could be stunning. If it breaks the lows first, no bueno. No bueno. Need that top wick tapping the weekly pivot. Could be a very quick top wick, so alright, 90 seconds. Come on, GJ, don't mess with us here. Come on. Just chill, 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 chill. Chill for us. Chill for us, GJ. I don't know why GJ always wants to get so aggressive here. Okay, Chad, here we go. 1 minute. 50 seconds. Will we get the top wick? Chad, let's 40 seconds. Quick poll here. Let's check here quickly. Quick poll here. Will we get a top wick, Chad? 30 seconds to vote. Will we get a top wick? Quick, 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 quick. Let's see. 20 seconds. Let me just get my chart ready here. Hold the line. Alright. 78. Yes, baby. I like that. 67. Come on, Chad. Who's the guy saying no? 33% voting no. Alright, here we go, Chad. Top wick. That's all we need. Top wick. Top wick. GJ. Okay, here we go. Here we go. GJ, go, 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 go. What is this price level here? Let me just mark it out here on my broker feed. 82.8. Come on. Do it. Do it. Chad, it literally needs to tap that level, eh? Not this little nip. Go. A little bit more. Do it for us. Do it for us. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Do it now, GJ. Come on, Chad. I'm ready to pull the trigger on those sell stops. GJ. Dude, GJ is like when you... Hey, Lennon, baby, come on, top wick, let's go. Keeks, GJ is like that when you and your girlfriend chatted the first time. It's like, nee, sit jy die foon neer. Ag, is so oulik, sit jy die foon neer. Nee,
I'm pretty
okay,
sure
gaan.
that's a top wick though.
No, but it has to tap the weekly pivot though. Because here's my thing. This broke above.
Yeah.
This broke below. There's no test on it. You got to see a test. Because otherwise this thing can just, again,
So
go
shouldn't it
boom.
rather just be you waiting for a test and a top wick?
No, it's a top wick test. top test. Sit jy die foon neer. GJ, you can go.
Hey, Lennon with the dono. That's a top wick, Chris. Be aggressive.
Nah, fuck being aggressive, Chad. I don't care what anyone says.
Chris
you trade-
moving
you
the
trade-
goalpost on his own trades again.
Chad, you guys trade your own strategy. I've seen it so many times. So
Chad, that's the
Fuck
only reason
it,
I'm
top.
being the guys, because you said it's a top wick. There's a top wick
no,
there.
no. So I said clearly, it needs to retest that level. That's why I even had the level there. If it doesn't test the weekly pivot, it's not my trade.
I'm just saying, guys, the poll says, will we get a top wick, or does it say, will we get a retest?
No, so there's a difference between a top wick and a retest. Because technically, you can't retest unless you get a bullish candle that fails to hold there. Chad, I will never take this trade. And you can't tell me, oh, Chris, top wick, this. You can eat a bag of dicks, Chad. I'm not changing any of that. If you guys want to take that, you can take it by all means. Take it by all means if you want to. Not my trade to take. Not my trade to take. Chad, if you've been in some of the calls I've clearly showed why I do not classify this just that break. Because firstly, yeah, you broke. There was no retest on that. So this again, that break below is not showing me that it's failing at that level. I need an actual retest there. So if you go on the lower time frame, you will actually see you would need like a 1 minute. Not even the 1 minute. There's not even a 1 minute retest on that thing. So there you had a 1 minute retest. But other than that right there. Oi, that's, yeah, I think that is me for the sesh.
Oh, that's it, bro. I'll tell you guys, I'm not telling you anything. The fact I had 2 break evens and I lost today, I'm not going to keep pushing my luck.
There's that fucking gold. Yeah, man. Gold.
Cheers, guys. Enjoy your top week.
No, Chad. I'm never gonna. What?
DJ Shane, you guys have the best chemistry on stream. I don't know if Chris is funny or if Keeks' laugh makes us funny. Catch you all tomorrow for DJ activities. Hey, guys. We're going to just remind people what it's like to be young and trading.
Look at US 30 Keeks. Best time to be a swing trader on US 30.
That's, guys, and to be fair, I think that's where your whole, like, having, this is the why you don't set and forget. Because for me, the minute, like, that broke back under Asia highs again, then that you kill the trade. Because then at least you've already had 83 pips. Like, and that's just managing, because this all, nah, that's a mess.
Nah, bro, I'm done, dude. This price action, Chad, I said this is big bags of shit price action. Like,
Chad, just one thing before we do wrap up, sorry, Chris, is guys, come prepared. It is Friday Forgotten Bangers tomorrow. That's December. You guys better bring it tomorrow. I'm trusting you guys there. And it's a random picker, so remember, not only the top 5. If it's meant to be, it will be tomorrow.
Chad, last week was good. I have to be honest. Last week was probably one of the best Friday Forgotten Bangers we had. The best.
We want the bangers tomorrow.
Dude, I can't believe it's Friday already.
The bangers and mash. We want it
Keeks,
all.
sorry, I forgot to tell you. I've got my wife's year-end function tomorrow afternoon from 1 till 4. So I might be a little bit late for NYC.
Let's chill, my brother.
I might be a little bit late. I might be a little bit drunk as well. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But Keeks, all right, that is a sesh, my guy.
Nah, that's it, bro.
Full
That's it.
screens.
Full screens. That means you can come off retirement for the banger. Yeah, Dave, you can do that. Yeah, guys, things just are not testing out like it today. The cracker taking a loss, the grabber taking the W. So I got my ass handed to me by my own strategy, which was quite ironic. But yeah, we're gonna be back same place, same time tomorrow. Chris might be a little bit taller, shorter, and even a little bit funnier. We're gonna see tomorrow. But come prepared, because you got the 2 OGs in the building for London for Friday Forgotten Bangers. We're gonna be having basically a double New York session tomorrow with the vibes. So I hope you guys are ready for it. But before we go, Chris, any closing remarks, bro?
Kigo. Dude, I'm ready for the SEMA, my dude. I am ready to throw a Molotov into this office. No, I'm kidding. Chad, no, listen here. We still have 2 weeks left. Kigo is done next week. Thursday will be his last one. Friday we'll just have the morning sesh. That week after, just myself and Miles for the London sesh. And
oh, guys, and keep in mind, on that note, that means next week, Thursday, is the last day you will see the cracker. After that, the cracker is behind doors and privately only for Project G members.
oh, Keeks, are you gatekeeping the cracker now?
The cracker
It's being gatekept.
is gone from the public.
Sure, Kigo.
So
Is
you
that-
have 5 days left of the cracker.
Chad, this man is gatekeeping. But some things are best kept a secret. All right. Now, Keeks, I think it was a good week. I think overall everyone had a phenomenal week. But yeah, Chad, tomorrow, NFP, last one for the year. I see Incognito taking a salary as well as a bonus. I think that is very good, Incognito. Just please chat to your financial advisor. Ask your financial advisor what he thinks about that. Trading CFDs with your salary and your bonus. I think just let him do a ROA, record of advice. Just maybe do a little risk profile as well. But Chad, we'll see you guys for Friday Forgotten Bangers. Peace and
Here we go, guys.
love.
As always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Cheers, Chad.
Was it your plan? Can't understand. I love the air you bring everything. Under the sun, a fire is burning. You tell me to hold on tight. I wish that we could stay here forever. I wanna remember. Oh, the sight of you brings the fight in me, makes me wanna move. Was it your plan? Can't understand. I love the air you bring.